We are on a tiny little island in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. This is the new Husqvarna Norden 901. I'm Jason Statham and you're watching 44 Teeth.
Norden is Swedish for north, so for some reason Husqvarna sent us to San Miguel, a tiny island in the middle of the Atlantic with just 150,000 inhabitants, to sample the new 901. Based heavily on KTM's 890 Adventure, the Norden shares the same torquey 889cc parallel twin, which churns out 105 brake horsepower. The chassis and geometry are also identical, although the 901 has a slightly smaller fuel tank at 19 litres. There are also changes to the riding modes, but that's about it.
Now I am very excited about this one, and I know a lot of you guys are as well. It's when that bike came out in EICMA 2019, there was a lot of Casey Stoners flying about, and you know, people, I mean, Chris is really interested in buying one, and I got mates who haven't ridden in ages and are looking to get back into bikes, and this is the bike that's kind of sparked it off. So I mean, I've got to say, it looks amazing. If looks alone, this sort of rally slag-esque is right up my street. And let's not kid ourselves, you know, this is based on KTM's 890 Adventure, so I mean, it's hardly going to be shit, is it? And we've got 2 days here on the island, and that makes me very happy. And obviously a beautiful island like this. I'm like, yeah, it's raining and the weather's a bit unpredictable, but we can properly test this beauty. So yeah, a bit more relaxed than usual, although my ear is completely blocked. Remember the good old days? Oi, you're off-road, Nige. Straight into it. Remember the days when pilots used to go flat out and then just stop the engines and just drop out the sky to the runway. That's what happened yesterday. My ear it's just been blocked ever since. Let's get rid of the traction control. Oh, look at us now, we are really adventuring. I mean, I'm wearing my adventure kit and I am really adventuring. Hey! Lagoa de Fogo. Lake of Fogo. I mean, so far it's doing exactly what a travel enduro bike should do. You know, shit conditions, different environments, different terrains. It's made me feel very at home straight away. So I'm going back to the prototype Norden that was shown in EICMA in 2019. It's not often we get to see production bikes, particularly from the KTM group, that look anything like the prototypes, and thankfully the Norden, it's not far off it at all. Obviously there's a few graphic changes and a few aesthetical updates, but other than that, bloody hell, this is Sketchamondo. Yeah, but other than that, it's pretty close to the to that prototype that everyone got excited about. I mean, this place is a bit of a tax haven, evidently. I chatted to the taxi driver last night and he was saying that because we are out of the EU now, we get, if we spend 500,000 euros or more on a house, we don't have to pay tax for 5 years. And then when you do have to start paying tax, it's maximum 10%. So yeah, I mean, beer is cheaper than water. That's the kind of island we're dealing with here. Jesus Christ, is that natural? No. Off-road? 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 I don't mind. Off-road? Yeah? Here we go then. Hey! This is just at home off-road as it is on-road, I can tell you that now. I mean, before the ride I kind of pitched it myself as to the bike that KTM wanted to build, something between the E890 Adventure and the Adventure R. So and this is, I think this is definitely it. Can't see anything. I know the Tenere 700 is damn good, but it's just let down by its budget components really, and I can't think of a better bike. Oh no, I'm going back to the KTMs here again, but I can't think of better bikes than this and the 890, just to go from terrain to terrain. Now we've been going from A roads, highways, to Z roads and everything in between, gravel tracks, gnarly fire roads, and you don't have to do anything. You just ride it. You don't touch a button. You don't have to think about suspension. You just get on and ride it. What a bike! You just got to wind your neck in a little bit sometimes. My name's not Lyndon Poskett, and you know, you've got to remember it's 200 kilos, not 100 kilos of enduro bike you're riding. Hey! Oh my word, this is such a beautiful place. You've got to come out here. I did it in the summer. Bloody hell, we've got some dry roads here, Nige. This is where this kind of bike falls. You could put it into a naked roadster category. It's so capable. You know, yes, it's got knobbly rally tyres on, but even they're not bad. And of course, it bloody loves a wheelie, son. Do you know what I mean? Oh yes. Whee, that's a bit rocky, Nige. Oh my word. The only thing I really want is some engine braking, because it's literally, I hate that, literally, it does feel like a two-stroke. Oh, that's a hairpin there, and oh shit, that's slippery as well, Nige. Whew. That front was gone. Only me and Marquez would have saved that. And then when the roads open up and get dry, it continues to deliver. I mean, it really is. I think it could be my new favourite all-rounder. It's really difficult times to get dressed for this island. It's 25 degrees, and yet the threat of rain is ever present, and it's subtropical, so it means it rains a lot and it's really hot, so it's a bit tricky, Nige. Oh, that's a bit tight, fuck me. What a hill climb. This is where I think you could easily get confused. You could be riding a naked bike. Oh, fucking hell. Woo. You could easily be riding a naked bike with soft suspension, giving it its agility and just the way it feels so comfortable on the side of the tyre, even with these rally tyres on. So normally on a launch we ask the lead rider or the local or whoever's in charge, saying, you know, what's best? You know, when do we need the GoPros on? But I tell you what, today, and I'm sure tomorrow, I think we're going to have them on all the time. These are just unbelievable roads, tracks, trails, whatever you want to call them, from start to finish. This is insane. Hello, my babby. I don't think we should be doing this. Oh, nice to see some English cows in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. I think it's safe to say the locals love a bit of moto. The Brit boys have decided to go our own way back. We've got given a phone which links to the bike with the app, and it's all turn by turn stuff, so it's pretty clear. So we're going to try and attempt to get back to the hotel all by ourselves. Just the three of us. We can make it if we try. Just the three of us and a wheelie. I think we're lost. Oh God, we're definitely lost. Like ice, these bastards. Whoa, shitting hell. Nigel. Something I learned over luncheon, chatting to one of the locals, was that on the islands, 40% of the electricity comes from geothermal technology, which is crazy, or which is obviously the volcanic juices and activities below us. Fascinating fact there. And these little flowers, they're beautiful, aren't they? Beautiful. I don't know what they are. They're definitely island specific. The cows are not. Well, that's quite enough for today. We've been on the bike since 8:30 this morning, with an hour for lunch obviously, and we've done, let's have a look, right, let's have a look. We've done 230 kilometres. Right, jacuzzi with Chad. So we're staying in the Santa Barbara hotel. It's got some weird sort of shared infinity pool. Oh my God, it's freezing. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's freezing. Oh, shit. Oh. It's freezing cold. Oh, Chad. It's fucking freezing. It's not cold. Go on, bomb it. Make sure you clear the steps.
Fuck me.
It's fine.
Holy. Holy. Oh, that's cold. Oh, it feels like a blind cobbler's thumb. Al, you know the scene in Dirty Dancing where they pick each other up in the lake?
No. Day 2 of the Norden 901. We're being joined by Lyndon Poskett this morning. So yesterday we we rode the east side of the island, and today we are going west side. Apparently we're going to go ride around the volcano. Let's hope it doesn't spurt its juices all over us. There aren't that many bikes, in fact I could probably count them in one hand, that give you this much confidence to ride straight away, to go straight away in any environment. And I'm an absolute wet wipe in conditions like this, sketchy, kind of greasy roads. I hate it. But this bike just fills you full of confidence straight away. And the mechanical grip is ridiculous. We're not charging on here, but the lean angle is respectable, the corner speed is respectable. And it just, I've had no nasty moments. Oh, hello. And we are now entering the most western point of San Miguel. I've no idea how to pronounce it. Wow. Look at this. It's like Lyme Regis. Going down the Cobb, get some fish and chips, innit? Oh, rad swell, rad swell. This place is crazy. Stonehenge in the middle of the sea. Jeez. I've got to give a shout out to Lyndon, actually, Lyndon Poskett. I mean, I know I was taking a piss out of his positivity in Under the Sea videos, but Can't see anything. There we go. If you want someone as a model for positivity, motivation and inspiration, that's the guy. I mean, I've been showing my kids his races to places and Dakar videos just as a bit of a guide, really. He makes anything positive, and you know, even the worst situations. And that's an important life lesson, I guess, without getting too deep today, this morning. It's a wetty! Ah, that's the volcano, is it? Holy shit. What's the place called?
Satsidat.
Saksida. Jeez! So this is an old volcano?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Actually, this is one of the 3 volcanoes that originated the island.
Whoa, don't want to fall down there. Whew. Get a bus through there, love. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. That didn't sound good, did it? This place is so bizarre. It's like a cross between Wales, Scotland, Scandinavia, New Zealand. Just really bizarre. I've never been to a place like it. And if you're into enduro and adventure, you've got to come here. There are endless trails, endless places to explore. Whee! Whoa, 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 whee up there. Whoa, shit. Oh, it's a wetty. Wow, this is delish. Whoa! Wow. Tide's in, mine. Get your cock out! Oh! Let's go, baby! Oh, rutty, 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 rutty. Wolf, deep sand ahoy. This is a bit more technical, nice. Whoa. Whoa, foot down, dabbed it. So let's just assume you haven't ridden the KTM 890 Adventure and that you're unaware of this base that the Norden 901 has. Let's start with the engine. It is super smooth. As I probably mentioned before, the latest refinement to this 890 engine is it's just buttery, really is. And the gearbox as well. This whole kind of power plant is very unlike KTM or Husqvarna. I've got to say, there's no faults to it. Power everywhere. Throttle and fueling is up there with the best of them. I mean, of course you can have 105 horsepower off-road, but the best option for that is the off-road mode, and it's subtle. It sort of kills the power a little bit, smoothens it off, that initial tap, and you can sort of play with it a bit more in the dirt and the grime, and it's really confidence inspiring. And that's what makes the Norden so easy to ride. That coupled with the chassis, I mean, again, there's no massive changes to the chassis. In fact, it's essentially the same as the Adventure and Adventure R. What a noise. Hi, love. Hi, love. Yeah. Oh, oi! Hey! We're just following the photographers do some wheelies. It's all pre-arranged.
Stand up or sit down?
Probably best doing sit down if it's tandem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't believe the absolute guff that's being spouted in another UK publications video. The Norden 901 handles exceptionally on any terrain and has extracted the best bits of the 890 Adventure and Adventure R without too much compromise. The suspension might be a little soft for the most hardcore off-road pilots, but delivers more than enough for 95% of us. Perhaps the fact the tester crashed the bike skewed his opinion. Anyway, enough beefing. You can put this engine in the most boring bike ever created and it would make it exciting. Adventure bikes have never been renowned for their thrills, yet the Norden 901 dishes them out with every whiff of the noise tube.
Well, we finished 2 days riding here at San Miguel in the Azores, and we've done nearly 400 kilometres on the Norden 901, and it's been a perfect test. We've had absolutely every single environment chucked at us, and it's performed. You know, it has performed. It's not without its faults. I've been waxing lyrical about it. One, it's pricey. It's going to be priced between the 890 Adventure and the Adventure R, and they're not cheap anyway. So it's not going to be cheap, but you know, you pay for what you get. Two, I wouldn't mind some more bite on the brakes. They're just lacking a bit of initial bite, and coupled with the lack of engine braking, it's almost like a two-stroke. You run into corners, and I can get why some people might be a bit put off by that, or will find it deterring. But look, let's not dwell on the negatives. There are 3 reasons why I buy this bike over the KTM. One is the looks. I think it looks absolutely stunning in the Norden colours. I've tried to match my suit with the bike, failed a little bit because the yellow on my suit is a little bit too flow, but there we go, you can't be perfect. The second reason, and this is the big one, it's comfier. I cannot tell you how much more comfy this is, and it's only subtle things, but when you're in the saddle all day on a bike like this, you want it to be comfy, and this saddle, standing up and sitting down, is far comfier in every situation. 44 Teeth regulars will know that my body is particularly sensitive. Shall I go again? You idiot! I'm bloody filming here! 44 Teeth regulars will know of my sensitive body, and I didn't have any issues whatsoever in the 400 kilometres. We didn't have any issues at all, and that is a big, big positive for this bike. So the other thing though, it's not just the seat, it's not just the ergonomics. There has been a hell of a lot of work, or it's a small amount of work, but it's made a big difference to the suspension. There's none of that sort of harsh feeling in the stroke, and I've never ridden a bike that goes from environment and surface and terrain so easily. And I know, if you can find me another bike that does what this bike does, tell me about it. And I know the Tenere is good, and I've heard the Touareg is good, but the Tenere lacks in suspension. Yes, it's cheaper, but I think I'll go as far as to say the Norden 901 is probably the most versatile bike I've ever ridden. So we haven't got a price yet. Like I said, it's going to be priced between the Adventure and the Adventure R. They're going to be in dealers by the end of November. So look, if you can ride it and prove me wrong, I'll be happy. But I guarantee you I won't be wrong. Ciao. Beer. Let's go.